Hello, I just wanted to put this at the beginning of the video because it is Monday and I recorded this video last Friday, and when I finished recording, I saw that another creator by the name of Chad had done a video on the same topic, and it's much better than this one. So you should just watch that one. This is just like a quick video where I'm just like riffing and rapping and goofing and gaffing. And so you can do that if you so please, but definitely check out Chad because her video's much better and it's very good and you should watch it. So without further ado, here's a video that I made. Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. So talking about alpha bro content has kind of been done to death at this point, but lucky for you, I'm also dead. Someone sent me this TikTok page called Good Bro, Bad Bro. It's a dating and lifestyle show helping young kings. Can I be a young king? Honest question. Let me know in the comments if I could be a young king.
Women in the fitness influencer community, all they do is leg day. Men miss leg day. It's like
that is an interesting fact. It's also like not true. Oh, why do men and women work out different parts of their bodies? Look, I'm no English teacher, but okay, we're not going to go into this. We're not going to go into it. What is this, like a bolo situation? What is this? I thought that this was formal wear. I didn't know you could wear this with a t-shirt, but look, I'm no Fashion Nova. I guess the stereotype is like men want to look buff and women want to have strong butts and legs, and that's the only reason they work out that part of their body.
Oh, that's so true.
What's up with that, eh?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. Think about.
Is one of these people the good bro and one of them is the bad bro? Wait, hold on. Is that a rifle bullet around his neck? What is going on? What is with this non-conventional neck wear?
It's like the ultimate yin and yang.
Yeah.
It is the ultimate yin and yang. A lot of people don't know that yin and yang refer to girls doing leg day and guys skipping leg day.
Think about what the opposite sex are attracted to.
So far, I'm just obsessed with how intently these guys are listening to each other. I love a good oh yeah. I don't feel like there's a lot of back and forth on these types of podcasts. Usually it's just like some dude going on a tirade, but this is nice. Now what they're saying is weird. The content is bad, but I do love a good friendship.
What is the male population attracted to in women? The bottom half.
The booty.
The booty.
Oh, it is. Okay, it is the boot. That's where they're going with this. It's a booty thing.
What are women attracted to in men? The V-taper.
The fuck? Why does it sound like a technical specification? Yeah, this new Ferrari has a V8 engine and that comes with a V-taper. So are they Canadian also? Because
What's up with that, eh?
Not to stereotype, but it's honest question. The bottom half is also such a weird way to describe people in general.
The bottom half.
The booty.
Like, it's one thing to be like, I like butts, but it's another thing to be like, I like your bottom half.
Means the wider shoulders and the thinner hips.
Yeah, like my physique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all these guys that are saying, well, I'm just working out for myself, and all these girls saying, well, I'm just doing it for myself. Okay.
Nobody does it for themselves. You're projecting. That's you telling me that you only work out for other people. The fact that you would laugh at that. But hey, maybe you're doing it for yourself.
You guys think that as men, we start businesses, work on our bodies, learn social skills, have huge friend networks, and spend our whole lives performing to the highest ability we can? Do you think we do it just for ourselves?
I mean, some people, yeah. I'm sure it's like on a spectrum, I'm sure. External, internal validation. You do some stuff for yourself, you're internally validated. You do some things for the validation of others, it's external. It's not just to like be attractive to someone.
Unless you're asexual, like, don't come at me with that argument.
Unless you're asexual, don't come at me with that argument. Not everybody works out for the physical benefits of working out. Am I wrong? Like, sure, a lot of people, maybe even most people, are working out for the physical benefits, but the don't come at me with that argument unless you're asexual thing is, that's just weird. It's just weird. These guys clearly think that women are just working out for men, which is just not true. There's 1,000 reasons that people could work out. It could be fun for them. It could provide a release of brain chemicals that make them happy. It's like it's a healthy lifestyle thing. It like improves your life expectancy. It makes life easier being healthy. There's just a million reasons that you could be working out that are not related to doing it for the male gaze, you know? But these guys are definitely doing it for the female gaze because they can't even comprehend that someone will be working out for a different reason.
That's why the ultimate thing you can do is turn your passion into a business, because not only are you happy and satisfied with that, then you also run your own business, then you make money, and all of that actually gets girls to come to you as well. So you should never be motivated purely by the opposite sex's attraction.
So was this supposed to be profound? Did we really just land on the moral of, hey, don't just do things to attract someone. You can do things for other reasons also.
What do you think would be like some good role models for women like right now? Like what are some women in the world that are actually like accomplishing cool stuff?
I don't know. I feel like Michelle Obama.
Okay.
She's a very nice lady.
Sorry, there's nothing funny about that except for his laugh. And that feels mean, but I did it. Look, I'm not perfect. Ha ha. I don't know what he was laughing at, but it is funny. Like, I do think it's funny to give an example and then say, she seems like a very nice lady. I'll give them credit for actually talking to women instead of berating them, like on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Male's brain is half developed at about 15. If you guys notice, when you're in high school, about 15 years old, you start to dress a little better. You come back from summer break and you're like bigger because puberty hit. Pubes, start fucking making out with chicks and stuff.
Wait. Pubes start making out with, like, that's what the captions say. Pubes start fucking making out with chicks and stuff. Yo, my pubes go crazy, dude. Well, I didn't get any action in high school. My pubes, on the other hand, they were making out with chicks and stuff. At the beginning of this TikTok, he at least seemed like he was trying to be intellectual. He's in a little coat. He's got a turtleneck on. He's got an image of a brain. That's what smart people do. Now, the way he's talking is giving guy who just read a Wikipedia article, but at least he's dressed for the part. But then it just completely derails into talking about pubes. I've never said pubes this many times in my life. Oh, I have to stop.
So when you're in high school, about 15 years old, you start to dress a little better. You come back from summer break and you're like bigger because puberty hit.
Okay, so you're in high school, you're 15 years old, you're a Peter Parker type, and then after the summer you come back and you're a linebacker. You put on 150 pounds of pure muscle, and you're entering the NFL at 17.
Girls usually develop between like, you know, that 14 to 16 window.
Okay, I don't know why he's talking about how girls mature, and he's not an expert about this, so I don't understand why he's doing this. Why, where is this going? I also love the stock photos. It's very funny. It's not at all a visual aid for what he's talking about. If anything, it's detracting from his point. So I like it. It's fun that it's there.
At 30, as men, our brain fully matures. Women, 22.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they got 8 years on us.
When do men brain fully mature? I'll be the first to admit that I don't know the science on this, but after a little bit of Google research, I feel like the results are inconclusive about this. So regardless, my point stands that it's just like taking this very basic pop science and extrapolating it into the stratosphere, which is why I guess he's dressed like Carl Sagan.
22.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they got 8 years on us.
How'd they pull that off, man?
Bro, male's brain.
Oh, so it doesn't even go anywhere. There's not even like a big eureka moment. They just gave unsourced, unverified information and went, huh, how'd they pull that off?
Women glorify like the looks of other women, but men, we glorify accomplishments. Like, yo, that guy's a savage. He accomplished this. Mm-hmm. And you know what the male version is?
Yo, that guy's a savage. That's what I always say when someone accomplishes something. Yo, Curtis Connor just pulled a numbered Digimon card. That is a fucking savage. No, he's cute and I objectify him because he's my friend.
And you know what the male version is, though, to be fair? devil's advocate is like money. Dudes worship money.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like some guy's like a total bonehead, but he has millions. They're like, oh, I want the supercar too.
Yeah, like status and money is definitely like a huge like alpha male type thing.
Yeah, that term's destroyed, eh? Like alpha male.
Yeah.
Like it actually used to have like a meaning, but it's just got so.
Oh, so this is interesting. I did say alpha bro, right? Because it's good bro, bad bro. Like, I'm saying alpha bro derogatory. You know, like they probably don't self-identify as alphas, but it is this umbrella of content. So I'm curious to see what he says about the term alpha.
Like it actually used to have like a meaning, but it's just got so worn out.
Yeah, it's overplayed now.
Yeah.
We like the kings.
Yeah, kings. Yeah, I like.
No, you can't have kings. You can't have it. No, you're not allowed. I forbid it. You cannot take that away from us. You cannot co-opt kings.
Kings.
Same.
Yeah, because there's short kings, but are there short alphas?
No.
There's short kings. Is that your only point of reference for the term king?
The Chads? The Brads and the Chads.
Giga Chad or Mini Chad?
Beta Chad.
Beta Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is going on right now? Giga Chad, short Chad, mini Chad. Dude, no cap. It's just two kings talking about Giga Chads, fam. The caption of this is men are obsessed with money, by the way, and that is something they discussed for all of one sentence. 2 sentences, maybe.
Keep any struggles, problems, or issues you're having to yourself. Do not share them with...
What? Wait. This is the worst advice so far that I've heard.
Keep any struggles, problems, or issues you're having to yourself. Do not share them with your girl. Share them with your boys, your best friends, a therapist.
Okay, so you're not keeping them to yourself. Because my biggest concern when he said keep your feelings to yourself was that he meant keep your feelings to yourself. But now he's walking that back and he's like, share it with your therapist, but not your girl. Girls can't know my secrets. Fellas, keep your secrets close to the chest. Don't let your girl know. Or at least ask her 3 riddles before she's unable to unlock your secrets.
Now, I'm not saying you can't share anything with your girl, but what I'm saying is if you're so sad that you feel like fucking crying.
If you feel so sad that you feel like fucking crying. I watched a puppy meet its birth mother for the first time and I cried, but I didn't share it with my girl. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about, kings.
Never cry in front of your girl. Have boys, okay?
Never cry in front of your girl. Okay. Have boys. Okay. Have boys. You need boys so that you can share your struggles with your boys. Because if you share them with your girl, she'll break up with you.
Girls say that they want you to open up to them, but they don't. They always need you to be the strong one. They always need you to be the logical one, the rock that gets them through tough times.
Oh no, this is just full toxic masculinity. Vented everything to my girl and she broke up with me the next day. She didn't say that was the reason, but you know, if you share your feelings with your significant other and they break up with you, you shouldn't have been in that relationship. Like, it's not keeping information from your partner like that, like feelings and stuff. That's going to come out in other ways. Like, it's unhealthy to like keep things bottled up. Because what if the things that you need to share are with your partner? What if they're things that you need to work through together? You're just supposed to keep that close to the chest. You're just supposed to, you know, talk to your friends about it and never confront your partner about it. That is wild to me. That is extremely whack. It's extremely whack is what I'll say. That's not a real relationship. If you're pretending to be someone you're not, if you can't, you know, share your feelings with your partner. Also, this is just too much pressure to put on anyone, but specifically the men that are watching this. If you always have to be the strong one, that's dumb. It's like the traditional gender role shit. Like, don't put that much pressure on yourself. Have emotions. Cry in front of your girl. I'll say it because I'm high value. I'm a king. Okay, so I could go on and on here, and maybe I will if I make another video about this. But I want to say that like the goal of these guys is for like self-improvement for men, and that's not necessarily a bad goal to have. In their YouTube description, they mention working on yourself instead of hating on women, which is like halfway there. They also say get higher quality girls, get multiple girls. And so then we're living on a prayer. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not, ooh, become high value, start a business. Okay. Like, yeah, there's nuggets in here that are like, okay, but then there's a lot of weird stuff that basically just confirms everything we saw in their TikToks. So they're trying. I think they're misguided. There was an attempt. Anyway, thanks for watching. I think that's the end of the video. And stay gold. Stay high value. Okay? Okay, kings? We're all kings here. Because we have a golden crown. We are the kings. Isn't that a band? We the kings. Check yes, Juliet.